What up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Behavior, Willow Beane, Miss Coach, all that jazz. So today's another episode of Fresh Friday, and let's get down to business. So I'm rocking today my WAU sweatshirt, Washington Adventist University. Shock, let's do it. Today's topic is let go. So this week I've been going through a series of tough emotions. Just dealing with some personal stuff, dealing with life and the pursuit of happiness. That's what I'm gonna call it. And I can remember just being so angry, so hurt, so devastated, so sad. And I don't do emotion well. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, if you know me or have seen me in past, I'm a very easygoing kind of person. I really don't like a lot of drama. I don't like a lot of stress. But this week was definitely challenging for me, and I just got to a place where I had to let it all go. And I'm not saying I didn't care about what was going on, but emotionally it was too much for me, and I just had to let go of what I was feeling to embrace what I needed. And in the moment, I didn't need to give room for all of my negative emotions, my terrible attitude. I didn't need to give room to that, because it just made me spiral down further and made me feel worse. So that's point number one. If you're going through something tough, and especially if it's negative, let go of all that negative emotion, because at the end of the day, it didn't make me better. It didn't make me any money, and I didn't learn anything positive from it. So just definitely let go of that negative emotion. The second part would be, I had to pray, and it's been a while since I prayed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super spiritual, just for different things that I've gone through. But I had to pray, and it wasn't this long, elaborate prayer, but it was just enough to say, God, I just want to do what's right. With everything that's going on, I just want to do what's right. So let go of those negative thoughts and emotions, and definitely pray. And the last thing I want to say, just accept whatever is. Let go of what was and accept whatever is, because truth be told, we can't change the past, we can't change people, we can't change situations, especially if it happened yesterday, the day before, any time in the past. That was a struggle for me, because I didn't necessarily want to be right. I wanted to be heard. And I feel like that is a tough part for anybody in a relationship, in a job, in a friendship. You really just want to be heard and understood, and I felt at the time I was being misunderstood, and emotionally I just couldn't take it. So if anything, I've learned to just let it go. And I'll share a short story with you. A few years ago, my hard drive crashed on my MacBook, and I lost all of my music, every original piece I've written, every studio mix that was sent to me to post for whatever. All that stuff was gone, and I can remember how devastated I felt and how angry I was. And the question that kept being asked to me was, well, did you have it backed up? No, I didn't. So that stuff was gone, and I'm never gonna get it back. And I was just angry with myself, because I felt stupid. Like, dang, how could I be so stupid to not back my stuff up? Like, I learned from early on, with typing papers, you always want to save and save often, but for whatever reason, I just didn't back up my music. And as crushed as I was, the lesson that I learned in that was, being angry or sad about it didn't help me. I had to get back up, and I had to find a way to make new music. Maybe that was my way of finding new musical outlets and finding new words and new lyrics and new songs. And I can definitely say in that moment, it was like God telling me to come up with something raw, something new, something different. And lo and behold, a couple years later, lesson learned, 15 tracks came out. Some of the best music I've done in a while, and I'm thankful that it was good music. I'm just sad that I had to lose a lot of music and a lot of, just mixes and all of that to get to the music that I needed. I say all that to say, when we let go, I'm not saying give up on the situation, because had I given up on my music, I wouldn't have new music to produce. But I am saying let go of the negative thoughts that will trap us and convince us that it's hopeless, or we can't overcome, or we can't bounce back, because that's not true. As you can see, I'm living proof that we can bounce back, especially in a time of loss. But most importantly, those negative emotions and thoughts don't support us in a way that is productive. And I can definitely say, although I was angry earlier this week, I have calmed down and just realized what's important, and that's what I'm gonna keep fighting for. I'm gonna keep fighting for what's important. So 3 takeaways. Number 1, let go of the negative emotions, because they don't serve us in any capacity. They don't make us rich, they don't make us smart, and they definitely don't teach us anything, because we just sit there and be angry. Number 2, pray. Again, I'm not super spiritual, but it's important to pray, because I know that without prayer, I wouldn't have been able to navigate the emotions and the roller coaster that I was feeling. And I would definitely say, number 3, once you let go, learn from it and move on. There's nothing else we could do. I'm sure I said something different at the beginning, but it doesn't matter. Let it go, move on. Anywho, it's your girl, Misbehavior, Willow Beane, Miss Coach, taking some time to soak up some of this sunshine. Oh, it feels so good. You all stay safe in the COVID-19. Definitely wash your hands, wash your face, all those things. Don't stay outside too long. If you deal with allergies and sinuses like I do, get you that vitamin D from the sun, but definitely get back inside, because that's exactly what I'm about to do. Y'all have a good weekend. Be blessed, not stressed. And I'm out.